So I was able to motivate myself to get up off my ass and go out here and do some work. And just about got the bell housing completely disconnected, but got one more bolt that's holding the starter in. It's going to keep me from being finished. I can't put a ratchet up there, too tight a space, need a wrench. Guess what? Don't have any wrench at the house. So I guess I'm going to fuck with some other shit, do the exhaust or whatnot, but and maybe the engine mounts too. But hopefully I'll have this ready to come out in a day or so, because this whole being stuck at the house against my will bullshit fucking sucks. So I counted myself out a bit early. Right after I finished the last snap, I rigged together my short extensions and long socket to make it happen. It's a fucking bitch. The fucking bolt that I didn't see on top here was a pain in the ass to come out, man. This motherfucker might not be going back in when I put it back together. Fucking, so I went ahead and I got the nuts off of this motor mount. I got the bolt out of the other motor mount. Probably can't see too well right here. Yeah, that one. And that should be free. It should be ready to go. Although I was under the impression that there was 5 bolts holding the tranny in, but it seems to be that there's only 4 bolts and the starter. But I guess I'll see for sure once I start tugging and pulling on this motherfucker. I guess my 2 big concerns at this point are the exhaust, which you can see that one bolt up there, kind of. It's rusted in, so it's going to be a bitch to get out. But I think I can borrow some long extensions from somebody at work and work it like that, because right there, the way it is, it's seized up pretty good. There's no way I got enough arm room in here to put my full strength on it. So if I get some extensions, drop it down, I'll have full range of motion, I'll be able to break it. But then there's the question of the other bolt behind there. I'm going to have to ask the dudes I work with, unless one of you guys have an idea how the fuck I'm going to get to it. Other than that, it's just pulling out the fucking radiator so I can have the room to pull this thing out. And the tool I bought at Harbor Freight wasn't fitting on it, so I'm thinking I might just come down here and disconnect the transmission oil, the transmission cooler lines here instead of at the radiator, because it's that disconnect shit, which I don't have the tool for, and I don't feel like waiting a week to order one. Alright, so went ahead and did it. I went ahead and popped off the line down below. It was much easier than I thought. It's not rusted in place like the one up top. So there's one more transmission cooler line I need to take off before I can get the radiator out, and that is this one. But judging from the amount of fluid I lost here, I'm pretty sure that one's going to flood out until the transmission is empty. So I need to get something to plug it. Also, I use an adjustable, and that nut back there is way too small, and there's too much shit in the way for me to get the adjustable on it. So I'm going to get the wrenches from work, and that should be enough to do it. But the good thing is I'll be able to take the radiator out, and everything's loose except the exhaust now, so this is almost ready to come out. So it's coming close to crunch time for me to go to work, but I decided to come out here and get some hammer time on, get the bearings out. Now, what you guys didn't get to see, because I didn't show you, is that this is the new bearing that I got before, right? When I pressed it in, it pushed the race out. And then after I got done beating on it, I realized, hey, wait a minute, this is supposed to be fucked. And then I looked, and the race was pushed back in from where I tapped it. All I did was give it a tap, and the motherfucker went right back in. Now, I tested that on the other one before I drove it out, and it went back in too. Now, because I went ahead and pulled the trigger and bought the new fucking hubs, I went ahead and continued on pushing it out. But now I learned something. So at least now, if that race does pop out on me again, I'm not going to trip out on it so hard, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish using those. But at least now I got all new hubs and shit like I originally wanted anyway. So no biggie, I guess. So I really didn't think I was going to record as much as I did today. So I guess maybe I'm going to save the Snaps storyline here and see if I have enough to make a decent-sized YouTube video out of it. But I guess congratulations to you that are watching this now on Snapchat. I guess you got a video earlier than everybody else is going to, because I'm within less than an hour of me leaving for work. So I got to take a shower with the quickness and haul ass, and I guess I'll be uploading this to YouTube later on tonight. And for the rest of you guys, I guess peace. Thanks for watching.